Hello everyone, welcome to another one of my Qt tips and tricks tutorials. Today I'm going to show you how to refresh your layout when you're adding widgets dynamically. I should have shown you this while making the video for dynamic adding of widgets, but it doesn't matter, it's still relevant as a separate video. So I'm going to create a new project. Let's select our desktop for the project folder. I'll clean up later. As a name, I'll set refresh. And I'm going to use Qt 6.7.0 for macOS. Don't freak out. When I'm on macOS, it's going to be the same as on Windows. It'll work on Windows as well. Don't worry. So let's get started. So, let's just create your simple enough UI for this demonstration. I'll just resize this main window, get rid of this status bar and menu bar because I usually never need them. For my use cases, that is. So let's add a group box over here, another one over there, layout them horizontally. That's like so. On macOS, a thing about macOS is that macOS by default adds this separating background layout thingy. All you want to do is change the style sheet and set the background or border. Set the border to anything you want. 1px will also do it. Once you hit apply, it's gone. See, it's gone. If you do 0px, it'll still work. So this separating background thingy, it will go away as soon as you set any kind of border. So let's leave it like that, and let's apply it over here as well, like so, and they're gone. So now let's set our UI sizes. I want to put my custom widgets over here. So there's a easier way to do it by setting layout stretch. So if I do say 1 over here and 3 over here, this one's gonna take 3/4 the space, and this one's again 1/4 the space of the area. So I'm gonna just do buttons and widgets, and let's set some friendly name for this one. Which one is this? Okay, so uh, all right, that's it. So now let's add some push buttons over here. One would do, and I'm gonna layout it vertically. Now let's add a Qt design at Qt design form class, and it's gonna be widget type, of course, and I'm gonna name it a custom. All right. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So let's resize this like so, and let's give it some background. And border radius. Let's make it 10px. And I'm gonna add a label into it. There goes our label. Layout it horizontally, and the label is gonna be text aligned H center, and I'm gonna lay hello world. That's like so. Now also just for things, I'm just gonna increase the size like so. Yeah, sure. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to this button. I'm gonna go to slot, clicked, like so, and what I'm gonna do is custom. Is it yeah, custom. So custom pointer new cs equals new custom. I set parent this, and then the debugging on Mac OS isn't as active as on Windows. Yep, like so. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a loop. Sorry. Move this over here, not there, over here. So an alternative of manually adding layouts is you can just simply go to your main layout, the layout you're going to work with, and what you want to do is just add a vertical or horizontal layout, and that will do it. Actually, you don't need a separate horizontal layout. All you need to do is lay out this one vertically, and after you have laid it out, just delete the item. Yes, it's gonna stay that way. Or else, if you don't have any objects inside of this, Qt doesn't actually allow you to set the layout. But now, since the layout has been set, it will stay like that until I add in another button, and then I can change the layout. But I don't want that. All right, so let's get back to our CPP file and do UI dot widget box layout add widget cs. That's it. It's gonna run 5 times when I press the button. Now you'll see the problem that happens when we run this. Okay, so I have made a typo over here. Another one where? Oh, line 21. Line 21. Okay, more typos. Okay, all right. So now you see the problem is when I press this button, 5 of them are added, but they just keep getting added. There's no end to them, right? They're just getting added and added and added. We don't want that. We want 5 of them here, not like 15 or 20 or a billion ones. That isn't our desired behavior. So what I'm gonna do is what you need actually is a way to refresh the layout. That is to delete the items that were already added. If you're not deleting it, it's not gonna work. An alternative of this is to delete the layout if the widgets or the custom elements that have been added have the layout set at its as its parent, but here we have set the application as its parent, not the layout. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a create layout function. I'm going to do void, or actually clear layout, and I'm going to add it as a member function of. So let's refactor that, add public declaration. It has been already added in the header file, like so. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna need a Qt. First, we need here a Q layout, Q layout. What's this? Yes, of course, applied in to declaration. Anyway, so what we need to do is add a Q layout item, item, and we need it to be pointer type. This is because widgets within QLayout stay as QLayout item. So we need to loop through the layout items, or that is the widgets actually, and delete them one by one. This might sound a little costly, but is actually quite efficient, even with large scale UIs. So what we need to do is while item equals layout take take at 0. That's it. Now what we want to do, we want to make sure this item is a widget. So if item widget, we want to delete the widget. So item widget. So this is gonna delete the widget that's contained within the layout item. That is the item within the layout. And then we want to do is to delete the item itself. And what if you observe at this while loop, it always takes at 0, and that's because the when you delete the first item, the second item is going to come into the position of the first item, and like so this is going to clear your layout. So what we want to do is when we click this push button, we want to clear out the layout. So when you clear layout, and I'm just gonna copy this portion over there like so. So let's hope everything's all right, and let us run this. Okay, sorry, I forgot this needs to be a pointer as well, because you're passing the instance of this layout to this function. Let's update our declaration as well and run here. So when I from now on, whenever I press this button, it's first going to clear out the items that's already in the layout, and then is going to add newer items. Now this clear function only works with layouts that does not have any containing layout within them. Sometimes you might have layouts that have layouts within them, which have been added programmatically. In that case, you need a separate function. You need some changes over here that's going to also clear out the layouts within those layouts, and then clear those layouts themselves. You know what I mean? Like if you have smaller boxes added within your application, but not through this designer, but using your program, that is programmatically adding them, in that case you need to clear out those layouts as well, depending on what you are doing. So for that, what you need is, let me show you one of my previous projects. So what you need here, so this clear layout 2, it's going to take a QLayout pointer as well, but what's gonna do is going to iterate through them, and if it's a layout, it will call the clear layout function, the first one that's just clears the layout, and like so it's going to clear the layouts within your layout and then delete the layouts. So that's it for today. Catch you in the next video.